5, you need to make millions to be happy. Well, guess what? When we look at the numbers, and I'm going to see if I can pull up some of the numbers for you, because I did a calculation based on pension retirement projections. In actual fact, yes, you probably need more than you think. So I created this thing. Sorry, look 1 second. Let me see if I can convert that into a table. I wasn't planning to show this actually, but I think it's pretty good. There we go. Current age, retirement age. So assuming you start off with $500,000 at 50 and you want to retire at 60, and your growth rate is a mere 3%, 3 to 5 is what your IFA wealth manager wants to try and get you anyway. And let's say you eventually plan to withdraw 4%. That's how much you could withdraw at 60. If at 50 you had $500,000 and it was growing at 3% per annum until 60, and you plan to retire at 60, then you could withdraw 26,000 if your annual withdrawal rate is 4%, assuming you're going to live to, I think with this, the assumption was 90. Okay, and we've put a whole, you might want to take a picture of this, we've put a whole load of numbers here. I can make this available actually, I think, and this is pretty rubbish. What this shows you is, my God, even 7% growth rate doesn't help you. Let me see if I can put this in the, I can share it. I'll do it in the Q&A. I'll share I need to download and upload the file and stuff. Okay, so it just shows you for each age group. And what's worrying is just actually how little you can withdraw, because the shitty little growth rate. And you ask your IFA, what's your planned growth rate? 5. Now, let me just tell you, in 2022, the NASDAQ was up, 55%? In 2024, the S&P was up 20%. Anyway, they're not going to have years like that, because in 2022 they were down. So 2024, 2023, yes, there were exceptional years. 2021 was exceptional, but over a 7-year, well, actually over the last 15 years, it's been averaging 15%. If you can't match that because your bloody IFA and fund managers are taking out the fees and underperforming the index, then you're left with that, and that's why you're ending up with 22,000 a year withdrawal, even though you'll end up with, you know, 500,000 or more. I mean, we used 500,000. Let's say you're going to end up with double, then you can double all these numbers, basically. But it was worrying, actually, when I look at the data, and anybody who knows me will know I'm very, very, very data-driven, because I think it's just a better way of coming to conclusions rather than cognitive biases and stories and things we tell ourselves.